Posted! Hello! Today I want to talk to you about bullet journaling. This is the first year that I've ever done bullet journaling, and so far I've really been enjoying it. I bought this journal at Michael's back in January probably. I wasn't sure how long I was going to stick with the project, so I didn't want to buy a moleskin one, even though next year I definitely will, because I've stuck with this a lot and I've been really enjoying it. It's in fact one of my favorite times of my day is when I get to sit down and work on this. This is made by Carton Supply, and it's kind of, I think it was like $7 probably on sale. I really only got serious about it like a month ago. I started keeping track of things, you know, from March on. I got some ideas at first from Ariel Bossette's video about bullet journaling, and then I watched 2 videos by Sarah Churchill where she goes through each month's pages. My bullet journal is a little more book and reading focused, although I'm starting to branch out and talk about other parts of my life in it too. So I wanted to go through, show you what I'm keeping track of, my materials, my page spreads, I guess, and I'll make an update maybe in a month or so, you know, with seeing how I continue to go. This is the cover. I really liked the marble. I added some stickers here with my initials and the year. Okay, I have a page at the beginning with 2017 of note. You know, things that, like important days, things that happened to me then. Books I've read. If you've watched my other recent videos, I'm trying to read 100 books this year, and this bullet journal is really keeping me on task, because Goodreads is something you can put away and not look at, you know, but this is something I need to have with me. I have to be actively doing it. So I'm trying, so far, I'm up from 5 books to 10. I've read 4 books in 3 days. I'm gonna try to finish another audiobook today. I'm counting each of the novellas of the Shadowhunter Academy and the Bane Chronicles as individual books, because I'm listening to them as audiobooks rather than reading them. So I'm keeping track now of the date that I finished the books, and I've numbered all the way through to 58 in case I, you know, and I'm leaving this page blank intentionally in case I actually can read 100 books this year, hopefully. Next, I am doing the 2017 Read Harder Challenge. There is a PDF that you can download and do that way, but I wanted to make a page for it in my journal. I'm not doing so hot yet, but I have books planned for each of the, well, for most of the categories. Even if I don't complete the challenge, just having a lot of this stuff is things that I probably wouldn't have thought to read otherwise. So this is a really cool challenge if you want to get into that. I recommend looking up the PDF and seeing what you've done. So I will keep you guys posted how I do with this. Next page is a bunch of books that I know I really want to read this year. You know, like specific books that may or may not fit into any of those categories. Here they are if you want to pause and if you can decipher my handwriting. I've read a couple of them so far. Working on it. I want to decorate this page a little bit more too. It's at the beginning I was really cautious about my pages. I wasn't, you know, this is what normal lists kind of look like for me, just with the boxes, but I am getting a little more confident in my ability with drawing things, mostly because I've started using dafont.com. I'll spell that out here. It's a website where you can type in anything, and they have tons of different fonts that you can choose from. You can either download them to your computer or just look at the preview, and then I've been sketching from the preview. I'll show you some of that in a minute. Oh, here we go. It's TV series that I want to watch this year, not necessarily ones that have come out this year. So this is one of the first pages that I did. I actually posted this on Instagram a long time ago before I'd filled in a lot. This is the first page. So I've got Outlander and Poldark, both of which I haven't watched still. A lot of different stuff. Haven't been making much progress on this page except for Rain. Actually, I just watched 2 more episodes, so I get to fill that in. And then the back page, I'm doing a lot more progress on The West Wing and Frasier and Supernatural. And I just added the OA because my friends and I just started watching that last night. This page, some videos that I want to make this year. I'll definitely jazz this page up a little bit more and definitely make more videos than just like the few that are on here, or the several that are on there. Next, I am starting to habit track, which Sarah Churchill had a page of this, so I got the idea from her, and I mean, I'm sure other people do this too, and I've been wanting to do that. I went home to my parents and forgot my book, so that's why this just kind of stopped for that month, but I did pretty well up until that point. I'm also keeping track of my Yoga with Adriene Yoga Revolution progress. I skipped around, but now I'm trying to go back and fill in all of them because I want to, you know, finish that all. And then other special workouts because I'm trying to get, I mean, I'm doing better now, but I wasn't working out as much as I used to, and I was really missing it. Here is April's habit tracker. I like this page better. I had a more clear idea what I was trying to do with it, even though I didn't pick up until the second week. And on the bottom, I just ordered a fitness tracker. So I'm gonna have a watch finally, and I'm really excited to, because I'm starting to run again and I want to keep track of that. And the next page is projects that I'm doing, including planning my fiance's 30th birthday, which is next weekend. We're getting old. Today I started to make a page for May, but I haven't decided everything I want in there yet, so this is still in the planning stages. Next is just writing stuff I want to do. Then I have a Lush page, all the stuff from Lush that I want to try. And these stickers are from an Etsy shop. Let me get those stickers real quick. I ordered those stickers a little while ago. She has a really cute selection on her shop. And she sends a little, like each page of stickers that you buy has a little coffee bean on it that you can save up, and then she'll send you a sampler for free. So this is the Coffee Monsters Co. And so I've got 4 coffee beans so far. These are probably my favorite stickers that I have. They were like $3 a piece. She hand draws these and prints them. YouTube post reminder stickers. Aren't they adorable? Focus. There it is. Next, Harry Potter ones. Oh my god, look at that. I'm planning a Harry Potter page in here, so that's what these are for. Here's the Lush page. They're adorable. And this is the tea lovers set, because the coffee lovers set had like the little guys getting ulcers, and I was like, that may be accurate, but I don't really want to celebrate that, you know? So I really wish I'd gotten the ones for Target, because those were so cute. The little guys have like Target bags, and there's also a Starbucks lovers set, which I'm kind of angry at myself for not buying that one too, but you know, whatever. Oh, these are the pages where I really started getting more creative with the layouts of things. I am a giant Mystery Science Theater fan, and if you don't know, Netflix just put up a new season of Mystery Science Theater. I've been watching it with my friends. I'm not as in love with the new cast as I am, you know, with my original guys, but they're growing on me, and so it inspired me to see how many episodes there actually are, how many I've seen, you know. So this is my seasons 1 through 5 spread. You know, ooh, stickers. These are all the Joel episodes. I have only seen one Joel episode in completion that I can remember, and that's Manos, the Hands of Fate. Joel just isn't as funny as Mike for me, my favorite human host. My favorite of the hosts is Tom Servo. He's the little gumball machine guy with the voice from these seasons. I really don't like the new Servo voice. It makes me sad. But anyway, here's the next page. This is seasons 6 through 10, which, as the blue squares are the ones I've seen, and I've seen mostly from this area. Seasons 10 or 11 and 12. This is the new season. We're watching them in order, me and my friends are, so I've seen actually 3 of them so far. They're pretty good. And then this is season 11. This is the Bill Nye section, the new Bill Nye episodes on Netflix. I am loving it. And since these are both, you know, like Netflix original series, I thought it'd make kind of sense. I've only seen 1 episode so far, but I love it. So I put all these like little sciencey stickers and some, you know, Bill Nye stuff. Oh, okay, so there's a book that I've been trying to work through that is somewhere around here called The Story of Philosophy by Will Durant. It's a book that my dad wants me to read. He says it's really important, and my education has really been lacking in philosophy and the great thinkers. And that's what this book is all about. So I made a page for that with one for each of the philosophers that the book is about. Plato, Aristotle, Francis Bacon, Spinoza, Voltaire, Kant, Schopenhauer, Spencer, Nietzsche, and after that. Notice there are no women in this book, which makes me want to roll my eyes, but I'm in the middle of the Aristotle section. It's very slow going because it's really dense, but it's really good, and I'm learning a lot. Next is probably my favorite pages so far. This is my currently reading, which I wanted to post on Instagram, but I didn't because I wanted to like have this for here. This is the page that I made that really alerted me to how many books I was in the midst of and how many I would love to finish off so that I can, you know, just be done with them and move on to new things. So I made this page with all of the books that I'm really seriously wanting to finish. I'm in the middle of more books, but I'm not really like, I'm either not far enough to that I wouldn't start over, or that I don't care enough to finish. So this is, I've got, how many left now? 20 books left on these pages, and I'll probably add a couple more here once I start the new books. I chose a different color highlighter or marker or pen depending on whatever color the cover is majorly of the book. So the first book that I chose to finish off was The Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas, and I'm really, you know, these were the two colors that it was, and it was a long book, so I'm really happy to have finished that off. Right now I'm working on Small Victories by Anne Lamott. I only have like 60 pages left, but it's in reality like 20 pages because the text is really large and double-spaced. This is the Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy books, which are all audiobooks, so I'm going through that rather quickly. I'll probably finish The Anxiety Solution kind of soon, and A Gathering of Shadows is at the top, but I don't want to rush through it. I want to enjoy it, so there's that. I'll put this up here and you can pause and look if you would like. This is one of those Defont fonts that I kind of sketched by hand. I'm not all that artsy of a person, so that was a pretty big victory. And now to the pages I'm currently doing whilst I was watching Rain. Book series yet to finish. This is probably my favorite page right now that I've done. I'm not done with it yet, but I will be in a minute. I'm book series to finish. I sketched this and these from Defont fonts, and they came out really well. So these are, you know, Poldark and Outlander belong on one page together, I think, because they're like good historical fiction, and they're really good writing, and they're just beautiful long series that I'm gonna read at some point. And both these fonts I think really capture the spirit of the series pretty well. The Poldark one specifically almost looks like the BBC font. Outlander, if you turn it sideways, you can read all the titles of the books. And each time I finish one of the books, I will fill in the little square with the color of the cover. And so the 8 books that have been published in the real series are here, and then the other books that are related to the series that I'm actually planning on reading are here. That would be, this is a short story collection coming out, which will have Virgins in it, but I own the ebook of Virgins. And then that is what? The Scottish Prisoner, which is mostly about Jamie's time in Voyager. We'll just say that. And then Poldark, I have read books 1 through 5, so I will fill those in with the corresponding cover colors, and eventually hopefully get to books 6 through 12. I also just finished another section of my series to finish page, and I'm pretty proud of it. It's the Throne of Glass series. I have sort of been experimenting with layouts a little bit more. I'm really happy with the way that G turned out. So this is the Assassin's Blade novella and the rest of the novels, which we still don't know the title of the last one, so... Or wait, yeah, because they invented a new novella so that they could push the last book till next year. Oh, and I filled in the Poldark squares, too. So, those are all the pages of my bullet journal that I have done so far.